Hello, YouTube, and welcome to a brand new sort of Let's Play thing that I'm doing the Steam community while playing. A game called Eldrich, where you are presumably this person, and you're presumably in the world of the mind of H.P. Lovecraft. An amazing and beautiful journey into the unknown, where, wow, this perspective. I will be reading more of the stories of H.P. Lovecraft, but for now we will be exploring the adventures of this. It is a library, and we are going on adventures in this library, in this game of this world. History of the library. Legends tell of the catastrophic event thousands of years ago when the earth fell to the wrath of the Old Ones. The few survivors discovered an ancient rite which they used to seal the dreadful beings in the labyrinthine prison. Life on earth once again flourished, and the survivors formed a convent of guardians to protect the secret ritual of binding. Yeah, this is a game where you enter various worlds inspired by the stories of H.P. Lovecraft and encounter beings, and it's like a survival roguelike randomly generated thing. It's pretty cool. That's part 3 of 4. We were trying to find volume 2 of 4 so I can read that. In the early 20th century, the old ones threatened the rest. Are these all like the same book? Or is it a different book? Yeah, this is volume 2, so those are the same book twice. I mean, it's really not that important. It's just a dumb story. I'm actually curious what's up here, though. You can climb ladders. I've never done this. This is just, like, exploring the library here. Out of strict curiosity, apparently you can keep... This is what the game essentially looks like, too, but, man. Apparently... There's just this library. There's 2 of 4. Thousands of years passed, and the old ones slumbered in their prison. In the late 19th century, archaeologists in Arabia unearthed the site where the binding ritual had been invoked. The disturbance rippled through the fabric of the cosmos and awoke the ancient beings. Forgotten horrors spilled forth, and Earth was again in peril. Now we can go back down and read part 3, but now I'm just curious because this just seems to be an actual place. Like, I didn't realize you could explore this library this much. It is kind of insane. Why make such a big place if you're not even meant to spend that much time here? Here's volume 4 of 4. Apparently, I got an achievement for reading all 4 of them. Well, I mean, it is the thing. In the early 20th century, when the Old Ones threatened Earth for the second time, the Guardians were convened in New England to perform the ritual of binding once again. Modest Library was chosen to host the rite, and the Guardians elected one among them, the librarian, to remain in the prison and protect it from further disturbances. As a small library in New England, the Guardians performed the arcane ritual of binding and imprisoned the Old Ones. The librarian, a singular guardian chose to protect the site, was locked away with the terrible beings, but unbeknownst to the other Guardians, the errant words spoken during the ritual shattered the librarian's mind and memories. So I'm guessing we're playing as the librarian then. I didn't know that either. There's all these interesting things that you can learn, but you probably actually want to know what this game looks like and what you do, and well, you know what the game looks like, but you probably want to actually know what the actual like actiony parts of the game look like and what you do and stuff. So we're just gonna get right on into it. There's various worlds contained within these books, and I believe I don't remember at all. This book is bound by an unsealed inscription. The place is not a place of honor. Terrible powers contained within this volume. It has been sealed by the soul of Dagon, and only opened by the soul of Dagon may it be opened. This has been sealed by the soul of Nyarlathotep. So this is the first book. This is probably the asylum then. That back there is the Mountains of Madness. We will be doing a special chapter on that when we do a special chapter on everything else. This is a bank chest. Apparently you can deposit your artifacts in the bank chest for safekeeping. Well, I don't have any artifacts, so it doesn't do me any good. Also, there's, this is the story plots, I believe. This library seemed to go on forever. I am no longer certain that there's a way out. It feels as if I'm somehow reliving the same experiences day after day endlessly. If I'm to find an exit from this madness, I believe it will be through these obscene glowing books. There is unimaginable power in those pages, an unspeakable horror. It seems the spirits within the ancient deities lay dormant within the books, though they do not know for what reason, but their collected power must be the key to my incarceration in this labyrinth. So, apparently we need to go through the books. What, is this just all those? Oh, no, that just tells me about the options menu. I don't want to know about the options menu. And there's like a mirror over here. Oh, hey, wow, you can see your person. You are that girl from the beginning. Oh, I can customize my person's appearance. I can be a dude. Wow. I don't know what good this does. Want to be a ninja? We are now a ninja. A heckin' ninja. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the first world, which I guess I actually have to unlock all the other worlds by being worlds. So let's go in this world. This book is written in a language you do not understand. As you peer at the strange glyphs, they seem to lift up the pages and take on the bizarre and unearthly forms of the worlds and creatures they describe. The words encircle you, blotting out the library and filling your mind with unbearable buzzing of pre-human language. Shaken, you try to close the book, but find yourself transported to the alien world described in these pages. Okay. An alien world, you say, that is apparently causing a ton of lag. And this is a, yeah, I'm not going to read everything. It's a magnetic compass. Yeah. Okay. Noises. C is crouch. Crouch is a good. I could read this. Something quite peculiar has happened to me. I feel the need to record this in the event that I should not return. The last thing I recall was examining the curious book in the library, and now I have found myself in a dangerous world full of lurking monsters and treacherous traps. If my research is correct, then I am in a lost temple of the ancient god Dagon. A powerful relic is rumored to be kept in the depths of this world. Perhaps it holds the key to my escape. So this is kind of vaguely based on the story Dagon, which it's not really based on at all. I kind of know things about things. I know a lot of things about this game. The compass will show me where to go. There's a way out. You go down there. I have 3 hearts, and that's it. And then you're dead, and then you respawn in the lab. The library. Things are on my things. The goal is generally to get to that exit down there that the compass shows you. And then there's noises. Noises indicated by things. And here is stuff. Artifacts are useful. They're just going to give me tool tips every time I pick something up. There's a key. Can be used to unlock doors. And of course, a gun, which is great. Apparently, an X to swap between them, Z to drop the object in your right hand. This is important, because I also want the dynamite. We will use the dynamite likely. X swaps between these two. Jump with space. The fruit will heal me if I get hurt. I feel like I hear something, but I don't know. Haven't seen anything yet that wants to murder me. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen anything that wants to murder me. I feel like I hear one of those bugs. There are like bugs. I know a lot of the things vaguely. This is very atmospheric. He's like a very, hard to tell. Anyway, we know the exit is over there, and we know that we have dynamite. We also know that did nothing, except possibly alert possible dangers. Nobody's looking for us yet, so let's go in here. Wherein there is rotten meat and more bullets. And a rock. The rock is a very valuable weapon. Not really. I hear something. Things. I need to go that way, I guess. I make a lot of noise walking, but I'm really not that concerned. These artifacts are useful for paying for things. The knife is almost more useful than the rock. Well, it's definitely more useful than the rock. In good shape now. We have a knife. And there's the first enemy. This is a weird thing. Now, you get stuff from looting the bodies of your enemies. Oh, he had a key. Oh, I don't have to hold down C. If I push C once, I crouch. Oh, and there is the exit of a level. This is a pretty nice place to actually hang out right now, because it's going to get way more intense. And I mean, right now, since it is not very intense, it's not a bad idea to get acquainted with the game, with the way things are working, with the way things are going. Getting some more stuff is definitely not a bad time to be doing this, because stuff just continues to transfer over through the game. I would love to use that dynamite. I would love to take that dynamite with me, but I mean, getting as many bullets as possible, getting as much stuff as possible. This seems like the absolute best way to go about doing this. I feel like this floor slows me down, so I can't walk at my maximum speed. The shapes of the walls are maddening. Because eventually this is going to get very hard. Like really hard. Like, there will be... It'll get a lot more murdery than it currently is. That door was loud and spooky. But this just seems like... And look at all the food. I mean, it's just like, you can eat this, but there's no point in eating it, because I'm not hurt. I haven't been hurt. This is just like the practice run world, where you can kind of learn how the game works. I hear another bug. I feel like maybe my game is like lagging a little bit. I hope it's not. All the dynamite too. You can find secrets. You can find things, places. You can get more. A dead Fishman. Those are another enemy type that we'll run into. I think he's supposed to be a deep one. I think that's the idea there behind that, but he's not very deep. Yeah, I'm really not. I mean, maybe if I hit space to run, not space, but like shift to run. Let's make disturbing water noises. Well, we are ready to go to the next area. We will go in here. Pokemon Go. And then we will exit to the next level, where there's like a lag momentarily. We get our bearings. I feel like I hear a cultist, but I don't see a cultist. However, there's this thing, which will give us a strange power. The enormous stone idols depict some sort of terrible creatures never seen on Earth. Praying at the statue will grant you a special power from the old ones. Hypnosis. You can use that with the other hand. So that gives my other mouse button a use. I can use it to hypnotize dudes. I want to shoot cultists because the cultists have a ranged attack that can be dangerous. He's trying to shoot me. Not sure where he is that he's trying to shoot me from though. Why would I ever eat the toxic fruit? And this would restore health if it had. Okay, the sounds in here do kind of get to you after a while. He's still shooting at me, or something, or shooting some variation of me, or some imagination of me, or. There's one of those living versions of those fish people I said earlier, the deep ones. I don't know if he's shooting at the Fishman, or the cultist is fighting the Fishman, or what is our life here? No, he's still jumping around down there, so he'll have to get knifed. This clumsy walking is kind of clumsy and annoying. There was another one. These things will fight each other. It's a lot like Doom in that the monsters fight each other. Do I walk better? No, the walking is so slow and clumsy and annoying. Honestly. We'll do a little slow. Gotta always be on guard. Always be aware, because they could come. It sounds like opening doors. Jeez. You go in and you find things like this. You get the keys. The keys to your salvation. Oh, that was a locked door. I wasted a key. Better be worth it. It wasn't worth it. We go in this room and it has like weird tables in it. I just went in there and jumped over. Anyway, this dude will be over here and I'll probably have to stab him. I saw him. Yeah, I hope you're not put off by the slow speed of everything. I hear that cultist and he's just shooting at something. I don't know if he's like above me or if he can see me through the wall or what. I just generally feel like maybe I need to be holding a gun. It would be better just in case that cultist is like gonna be a... Okay, we are wasting all the keys, but we're getting a million of these. It's fairly worthwhile. I don't know why he keeps going hop, 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 hop. And we knew there was another of those... Oh, here we go. Okay, somebody opened this door. I'm not really a fan of that idea. So they can open doors at some juncture. Oh, a heckle worm. That was a worm that would have attacked me. The great old worm. We don't have to reload our gun, we just have limited bullets, and I have 19, I had 20 bullets, 21 bullets, I don't know. I mean, we could have done that. We're kind of heading in the right direction, we just need to, there's a dude. There he comes. And now you're down on the ground. There's more bullets, and if we get hurt, there's stuff. Is he coming for me? Is anybody coming for me? There's a bug in there, but that's probably locked. I don't really feel like going in there just to... If I go up here, I won't have to deal with the Fishman. Hi, Fishman. You're up there, and you kind of spooked me a little bit, to be honest. Can we, I think we can be friends. Oh, he didn't want to be friends. He wanted to die. Oh well. Hope that was worth it. I hope that was worth the bullets, because bullets are a precious resource. There's a key. Yeah, definitely worth the key. Okay. We're not really finding the exit though very well. I'm not good at that apparently. I could go in there where that buggo is, and I really don't want to. It's not really on my priorities list of things that look fun. He's got a table. Hey, dude. Thanks for the bullets. I definitely need those when I see that cultist who's shooting at me constantly. So he won't stop his dang shooting. Crouch jumping. Crouch jumping is your friend. It's always been your friend. Can I... I feel like I'm approaching where the cultist is shooting. Hey, there he is. Stop that. You were bothering the heck out of me. He's trying to kill this bug in this cage. I'm not getting them, but it just was in there. He wouldn't stop that. Now I finally don't have that noise going on. I can stop being paranoid that there's somebody sneaking up behind me about to shoot me. Go back to using a knife like a sane person. I hear more of those fish guys too. There's one, a heckle worm. I guess that worm also screamed. It's a screamy worm. Oh, that made like the cultist mad. I could go down there, but I want to see what's over here. So this is Eldrich. It's a lovely game. I guess we're exploring the temple of Dagon. Dagon is a evil fish god, if you don't know. He is a servant one of the heralds, sort of ish, of Cthulhu himself. We seem to have found another room with another set of these. This is just very, and I know there was a door back there. I'm not really that interested in going back for it though. I'm interested in going this way because this is the way. I took damage from falling. Falling damage is a thing in this game. Ah, poop. Maybe if I go in these doors, there'll be some meat somewhere. I can eat some meat and get healthy. There may also be monsters around, or enemies. There's some variety. There's meat. Baked ham. We'll help ourselves with some baked ham. And there's a way off the level. We're gonna go to the next level of this. Ah. Oh, there's a heckle worm though. Heckle worm, heckle worm, heckle worm. That worm has been heckled. Go. Time to get to the bottom of this. And by the bottom of this, I mean quite literally the bottom of this. I think this is the last level. There's an exit, I think. Once I get to that exit, I leave. This is the basic. There probably will be more things here that want to fight me, right? That sound of things like doors opening bothers me a lot. I'm guessing the cultists can open doors. That scream is really like, it's like a human scream. It's really kind of scary. At some point you gotta start having really good reflexes though, because things will come at you really fast, very suddenly. And then it's like, well, what do you do then? I don't want the, no, I don't. See, this is the situation where it's very close to the toxic fruit, so I'm very close to eating the toxic fruit in order to get the revolver bullets, which I wanted, because now I have 28 revolver bullets. You can just shoot everything, but we save those for like a later level when there's like actual like dangerous things about. Like, oh, those are fairly dangerous. If I see more of those, I need to shoot them because they shoot laser beams at you. They're a dangerous eyeball guy. Tell me the dangerous eyeball guy can open the door. There's a bubbling fountain and a bubbling Shoggoth. That's a Shoggoth, ladies and gentlemen. It will relentlessly chase us down, very angrily, very loudly. I want this dynamite. I'm going to try to blow holes in the walls. We're going to try very much to avoid the Shoggoth. Very much. Let's just have nothing more to do with the Shoggoth. Let's have nothing more to do with falling damage. Oh no, falling damage. What the heck? Oh, this is where I want to be. This is the end of the level. But, and I get health back at the thing. Yeah, there are Shoggoths everywhere. We did it. We got the soul. You clutch the strange blue orb. It hums in response to your touch and vibrates as if trying to shake itself free. As your fingers tighten around it, you are struck with a sudden and unbidden insight. With this unearthly spear, the soul of the ancient deity Dagon is beginning to wake. A vision drifts through your mind like a long-forgotten memory, immortal fear, unchecked destruction, and then clandestine ritual and uneasy peace. The vision fades, giving way to a sick feeling and emptiness. The soul of Dagon stirs in the silence. You can now unlock the next book in the library. I got the soul of Dagon. Let's return to the library. Achievement unlocked. Gross, it's all wet. And we have to go to the next world. This was the one, I think. Oh no, that's Nyarlathotep. That's the last one. We need the soul of Nyarlathotep and then the soul of Cthulhu. We get fully healed, but we keep all the other stuff that we had. So this is probably the book I want to open here. You raise the soul of Dagon before your sealed book. The sphere pushes against your fingers, palpably struggling to reach the leathery surface. A distant wind begins to howl. The encapsulated soul rages in your hand as Dagon's fury intensifies. The force holding the book falters. A deafening crack splits the room as the seal is broken, and the soul of Dagon becomes still and silent once again. The book falls open, revealing dusty pages covered in eldritch glyphs. A nameless dread fills you. The next world awaits. You've unlocked the book to the next world, and if you die, it will remain unlocked even after you die and resurrect. So I'm not going to go with that book. We are going to end the episode here, and I hope you're enjoying this. We will continue to play this. I will go through the main story, and then we'll mess around with that over there and some other things, maybe that over there. There's also a fun little trick-or-treat world over here. If you go inside this pumpkin, you can see some more cultists with pumpkin head masks and more Shoggoths, because Shoggoth, why not? Also, I guess I have to go over here at the moment and put this soul of Dagon on this pedestal. So, because the whole goal is to get out this door. The pedestal is a shallow indentation engraved with a spherical pattern. It looks like a spherical object could be placed here. Oh, really? How about I place a spherical object here? Oh, I see. I have to. That's the exit. I'm not placing a spherical object on it. There we go. That's the one I wanted to do. Okay, well, that's all fancy and pretty and beautiful. And we'll get the rest of these souls. We'll get the rest of these books. And we'll see you next time on Let's Play Eldritch.